I'm Jonathan. Welcome back to Protagonist Corner. Recently we've been doing some side stuff. Today I want to get back to the main story, and that entails meeting Professor Weasley. Something else I want to do. Well, actually, I was thinking about delving through some of the clothing and pieces of gear that we found. We'll do that later because I want to hit the chronology. Okay, let's
Map. Blue Flames locations. Weasley after class. The library annex. The library annex. Collection chests. 0 out of 8. Field guide pages. 7 out of the library the library annex. The Weasley after class. Professor the Bell Tower wing. The Bell Tower wing. Collection chests. 0 out of 6. The Bell Tower wing. Weasley after class. Triangle button. Open quest log. Cross button. Untrack.
Okay, so let's just look back in and make certain here.
This is your the Bell Tower wing. The library annex. The library annex. Collection chests. 0 out of 8. Field guide pages. 7 out of 20. The library annex. The library.
Sorry, folks. I've done some fish from collection, but not the right ones apparently. Whoops. So, one of the things, I haven't completed this in the main time, I played a good chunk of it. One of the things I'm wondering about, though, is, like, if they ever explain why the protagonist started out as a fifth year. I know as we discussed, that one of the reasons was the whole not giving the local moral off the bat, but like I wonder why he's a fifth year he was took away from Hogwarts in story, despite being was his family traveling the world. Did they choose to homeschool him? Was that the thing you can do? And also why were they trying to keep his magic abilities a secret? I find that likely. But those of you who don't know, again, stress or underline, no spoilers. Those of you who don't know, give me your thoughts in the comments. And actually, those of you who do, I'm going to put you on another system. If you thought, what did you think before, and how close were you? Well, actually, we'll just stick to the how close were you. I hope I didn't get like 10 comments I can't use. Whoops. But like, just stick that. Were you warm? Did you have another theory that you liked better? And like, I'm wondering how much of that theory. Oh, what your theory was we can talk about later, or you can talk alone in chat if you put it beneath the read more option in your time. Do that. Now, one interesting thing here that I don't think we've covered is that that a lot of these characters are basically inserts. Like the one from the last quest was not Hermione, basically. Professor Weasley is not Molly Weasley. We'll meet like a Fred and George surrogate, whose name is Garrett.
So it's not licensed by.
It is. It totally is licensed. Like he is Garrett Weasley. It's just this is Hogwarts of the 1800s, and Fantastic Beasts is Hogwarts of like the 1940s, I think, and like the Harry Potter books of the present day, obviously. Now, one thing I like about this, and I'm curious about as to your thoughts too, is this is a good way to get into Harry Potter for those who aren't, or actually I could call it the Wizarding World, which Rowling says. It's a good way to get into the universe. Where you can enter at your own pace.
Your lunch is ready, Jonathan.
Okay. Well, alright, so this is like a 10-minute video.
Not even, it's like 4 minutes.
You know what? Okay, let's do this. What are the lunch box?
I don't know. Unpause.
Okay, that was interesting. I knew it was gonna happen one day, but like I never know if today's gonna be the day or not. But like that does bring something to mind. I'm hoping to have other disabled viewers on the channel because, as my trailer firmly and church will tell you, I have cerebral palsy, and that is like my entire business behind the channel. So that leads me to wonder again, disabled members of my audience here, when there are some, what's the strangest thing that got you called away from something that you feel like sharing? And I guess for the able-bodied people that are connected to that, what's the strangest reason you've had something not work, or had somebody need to get pulled away from something? Again, I'm assuming that lunchtime is the money. That's why I'm asking this. But in the meantime, in between time, is Sid Barrett, who's I guarantee you, none of my viewers know Sid Barrett. Sid Barrett's a DJ who's famous for covering the work of Frank Sinatra. Actually, he did this on talk stations. At the beginning of my life, he was on WWPD, which unfortunately no longer exists as such. And then he was on the big talk called Pinball. But in his spirit, in the meantime, let's head to Professor Weasley and see what she has in store for us. Yeah, I know that's an odd preference. So, sometimes you just need to go to the store to take you in your own way.
True.
Also, can we like say hi to, if you know who Sid Mark is or was, professionally, let me know in the comments. I know somebody who watches these videos regularly. We will know. At least a couple somebodies. Shout out. One thing I've been so curious about are these dwarves. Like, this is something I'm going to eventually want their help with when I find the numerology chart that leads me to how to open the key.
Okay.
I haven't yet, though. I know where one of them is, and they said this was part one, so there are others. But we'll get to those in due time. And probably the game will introduce those the way they introduced all the buttons mechanics through side quests. Speaking of, this is a scrolling game that I haven't been done. I guarantee you I will, but like it does bring to mind. What's the game that you're most annoyed at yourself for never being finished? For me, well, let's see, what is it these days? Well, there's Pursuit of Justice. To be fair, I never played that one. It never worked. It was like an FMV game from I think the early 2000s.
Map. Floo Flame Weasley after the library annex.
Whoops. But like, let's see, games that I never finished. Well, a game that I haven't finished yet that I want to finish for this channel is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And it annoys me that I haven't finished that one because I'm somewhat close, and I can't even tell you why I stopped playing. It's not even really the channel because I didn't have the channel when I stopped. But yeah, that's a fun question. Like, oh, and speaking in that same vein, remember Karateka?
Yeah.
That karate game that kind of broke.
Yeah.
As soon as we're about to enter the final area.
Mm-hmm.
God, I so wish we'd beaten that. I technically did beat the remake of it that came to PS3 via PS Now. Or I guess now we just call it PS Plus, like Deluxe or Ultimate or something. It's got pulled into PS Plus a few years back. But, so I did beat that version, but I so wish I could find the original and play it. It's not on brand for this channel, but I would enjoy it. Wouldn't it be cool to do something like that again? Go back to like our 80s days?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I'm supposed to say, so I'll do that. I follow.
Here we go.
Yeah. Now, one thing you'll never see me play is Alley Oops or Satan's Hollow. No.
Like Crystal Castle.
Crystal Castle, look, I remember the title, but I don't remember the game at all. Did we used to have that for the Commodore?
Yeah. Like this little Care Bear runs around these levels,
Care Bear!
collecting jewels. It's kind of like Mario in a way, but not as more limited.
Yeah, naturally. Yeah. Ooh, let's see what you are. What's why? No, that was just a bit of song. That was something you'd never see in the 80s. Like, they didn't do anything non-essential, like, ever. Are you kidding? I promise not to do that all the time, at every habit, but occasionally I'll do it when you come by. I like how you can hear the birds and the controller. Cute. Hey, Kit Kat!
Well, it could be a magician too.
Or an animagus, or anyways.
Or McGonagall.
Well, McGonagall hasn't come to the school yet. The transfiguration teacher here is Professor Weasley. McGonagall might be a student here depending on how long wishes go.
It looks like the same cat that she transferred with me.
Kind of, yeah, that's so cool! What if it is her? We find out later. That's awesome. And what? Here we are-ish.
What about the room, Professor?
Oh, Deke.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
You
there
fixed the
you
house
are.
up, by the way. Yes, better than Doc, I said.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything? No, Professor.
In this case, I think deflection's the best option.
Hasn't Professor Fig said...
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that. What? More work?
No.
Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Like, even on a playthrough, even on an evil playthrough, I don't think I'd use that option.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I am not ready to go to the
What more can you tell me about the potions shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm ready to go.
Now, General Wolf, I'm sure you guys know this, but like, you will be dirt poor as it is if you're not doing evil playthrough and shaking down people for money whenever you can. So really, you should farm ingredients and only buy recipes. Generally speaking.
What more can you tell? What's a spellcraft?
This feels like the Dwayne, but let's see where it goes.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, see you in a few hours. Just kidding. Yes, kid.
What's a spellcraft?
Yeah, okay.
So there really is an Ollivanders here?
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most
Yeah,
people are
fine.
familiar with the shop in
Couldn't even
Diagon
do it in
Alley.
Diagon.
We're fortunate to have someone
Exactly.
like you nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine
Oh,
craftsman
I'll be-
and highly
oh,
skilled
okay.
wand maker.
Awesome.
I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm ready to go.
I am.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty?
Indeed. How about that?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory
Not
local.
Voldemort.
Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
But no more clues for us, unfortunately. And I think that might be the title of this video, depending on time.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment.
Really?
Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quests menu of your field guide.
Yeah.
Cross
And
button.
main quests are
Continue.
needed to complete other quests. Who would know? I know they're technically not main quests, but very often they basically are. They give you spells that you need on the main quest later on. Generally speaking. Also, I heard a reveal before I lost that. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it on one camera, and I know there are other times to do that, but still.
Revelio.
And not checking anymore. I can go back. I can go back and do that. It's fine. That's why I do certain things off camera. but still, I do kind of turn. When I hear that sound, I do turn into the dog with small bacon in little commercials. Bacon. Where's the bacon? Collectible. Where's the collectible?
Ah, there you are.
Okay, now you're just annoying me, James.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll complete the tasks.
I wonder if these are random because they very rarely tell you what they actually want you to do. You usually have to go into
What is the purpose of the tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
It's a good
I'll
idea.
complete
It's a
the
good talk.
tasks.
They can do busy work. Like there are assignments you get later that are literally popping balloons.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas on the minimap represent areas you should explore to find your quest objective. Map. Flu, the library annex. The annex of the library. Cross button. The astronomy wing. The astronomy Professor Ronan's assignment. Professor Ronan gave me some assignments to complete and then he will teach me Reparo, the Mending Charm. Rewards.
You would think on the
Reparo.
map would tell you what the
Quests.
things were. I think
Or
I'm going to
attend your first day at Hogwarts. Visit Hogsmeade and gather your supplies. Circle button. Welcome to Professor Ronan's assignment. Professor Ronan gave me some assignments to complete and then he will teach me Reparo, the Mending Charm. Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
Okay.
Rewards.
Gotcha.
Reparo, level 7.
Accio! Got it.
That was actually one of them. Pretty cool.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Way to go, genius. Thank you for coming. Let's see if we can find it and let's see if it's our fault.
Revelio!
Yes.
Accio!
Oh, miss. That was a bad miss. I hate that miss. I can see how this is going to go. Now, you'd think the game would realize that we're building these things and you gotta just... Grr. Okay.
Revelio! Accio!
That could have been much worse. I was worried we'd have to cut again, but nope. Yay! Hello again, long time no see.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
XX square, I think. That's a new. Yeah, good walker. Good walker. You're so sneaky. Why are you so sneezy? I made it seem that I was dead. That's right, he was. Grr. Make sure it's oriented correctly. Bad. Bad, Johnny. Bad, Johnny. Bad, Johnny. Sounds like somebody's typing in the background. I am thoroughly glad you don't have to do one of these puzzles, do one of these quick time events every time you get stuff. Oh, they gave us the earlier one. Okay, have to keep that in mind. Keep in mind when you do that. Oh, we're going to turn all the way around with that? Yeah, I know talking to it doesn't help. Yeah, in a minute I will cut you for you. And in a minute, pause this for a second. See you.
Ready.
Okay, hi,
The
that was
mending
fun.
charm,
It took
like
forever
coral,
between
can be
days.
used to mend
And
broken
eventually,
objects and
Richard
pieces
helped
of the
me do
environment.
on one mission thing.
Cross
Thanks,
button.
Ricky.
Continue.
You're welcome.
We can let it guess, but I also want to acknowledge when I ask for help with things, that will not be the first time this happened on the channel. But I will always be honest about what I do and what other people do. It's one of the rules. And yes, we know how to
That's it.
repair
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
broken statue in the alcove by the wall. I am going to take a look for that because I think there might be a field that's hidden for me, and I see it. Well, not the page, the statue. Okay, so let's see where it got placed. It got placed on X.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Let's see. Can I still cast on it?
Revelio.
That's a negative. Surprising. Okay. Oh, they do want to know what it is. It's bothering the heck out of me. Okay. Actually, I should go I need to do it with. Oh, I just saw it, so I don't have to. So later I can do this. Now.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. Guide pages. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Cross button. Continue.
Okay, now that homework's done, we're off to Hogsmeade. At least, I think we are. Let's check them out.
Map.
Let's see.
Floo
See if
Flames
there's anything in the
locations.
vicinity that we can do
Hogwarts.
for that.
Collection chests. The Bell Tower Wing. The Bell Tower Wing of Hogwarts, comprising the library annex. The annex of the library
Let's see
annex.
if we can see anything good.
Collection chests.
Not really just okay.
0 out of
Probably
8.
only time.
The library annex. The annex of the library.
Here.
Cross button. Select the astronomy wing. The astronomy wing.
Just a
Collection chests.
Oh, wait, there is a
0
question.
out of 6.
So I do
Third
actually, I don't
guide
know if I'm gonna
pages.
do it now, but I do want to
2
put
out
that
of
up.
23. Demi's statues.
We might say-
Charms Classroom. Charms Classroom. Professor Ronan's Charms Classroom.
And let's head over here. Anytime you want to load, that'd be great. Okay. Let's see. We haven't really get this yet. Not willing to rent. I think I tried. I'm not sure.
Accio. Revelio.
Your list is uncancelable, but that's weird. You look like you should have a page. Oh well. Maybe we'll later. That's the same thing I did the last time I came here. That's interesting. Means that I'm nice, but not necessarily right though. Okay. Anyway, I marked it.
Map. Floo Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chat you. This is your The Bell Tower Wing. The Bell Tower Wing. The Bell Tower Wing of Hogwarts. The Astronomy Wing. The Astronomy Wing.
No, I didn't mark
Collection
it.
chests. 0 out of 6. Gobs of Gobstones.
Oh, this is the
Zenobia
Gobstones.
Nook is fretting
So, yeah,
over her
I'll
missing
pick this up,
gobstones.
but I'll actually do it
Rewards.
on my own time because
One handles.
it's basically just a lot
Talk
more
to Zenobia
of,
Nook.
use Akio
Cross
to get
button.
this, use Akio to get
Track
this, use Akio
quest.
to get this. So what I'll do is I'll pick this up, we'll enter Hogsmeade, and I'll clean up the side quest with the other stuff I need to do. I won't hand it in though until you're back with me next week, because I don't want you to miss any scenes. But that's the way the scenes roll.
Cross button. Untrack. The astronomy wing.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that.
More on that later, but I'm not sure.
I'm sure it's no reason at all.
Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Yes, if you
Gobstones.
lose, they basically throw all
Interesting.
on you. That's right. That's a great way to make friends.
Sounds
marbles. I thought it was the racehorses.
Yeah. But by the way, the racehorses are vegetables. We'll see those later.
Oh right, marbles are the little floaty thingies.
That probably don't exist because we don't know what good things to do.
Gobstones. Interesting.
Yeah. She's the most fun character.
Oh, she absolutely is. No argument there.
Sounds awful. Gobstones.
She actually is probably the only original
Interesting.
thought in the whole entire story.
Yeah, probably. So off, beautiful. Now I want to be generally a good person, but Philip has to be honest when something like this happens.
Sounds awful.
That kind of does. I'm sorry.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit,
Yeah.
it's their own fault for losing.
I'm not sure.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if they overreacted.
Did they though? I'm curious about that.
I'd have done the same.
But I don't want to get that far. I can say I can see.
Sounds as if they overreacted.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
A, you don't know
I need
B,
someone,
you don't know Osseo.
perhaps a
I got
selfless
you 2
and
days ago. I know
talented
this
fifth
stuff.
year to help me.
I can't make any promises. Any ideas as to how to reach them?
I want to ask all the extra questions, but that's like derpy.
You don't,
you
have any friends?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I can't make any promises.
Let's see. How do you reach Osseo?
I'll see
You
what I can
spell
do.
it Literally.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, Do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay, so, how long have we been going actually?
You're at 35 minutes.
Okay, so I kind of lied. I thought we'd be going into Hogsmeade today. Turns out that's not true. We're going to Hogsmeade next time. I look forward to it, and so should you. It's a beautiful place. It's basically Diagon Alley on steroids. See ya.